stroke and his first child died. Then the next child went mad. Hey loves, welcome back to our channel. I'm your host Elomo and a film about relationships, growth, lifestyle. And today's video, fam, I've really never been as excited as I am today to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section, because today's video is actually going to be so interactive. I pray so, because I want you guys to leave your own thoughts on the subject matter which I'm about to discuss today. So without wasting much of your time, let's get right into this video. So let me start by giving you guys the backstory of this whole thing, how this whole argument came about. So my uncle's brother in the village was the keeper of the village still until his death, and after dying, it was my uncle in question who had to go and continue as keeper of village seal. So apparently he had to go to the village, some traditional rites had to be done, and he had to assume that title or that role of keeper of village seal. But this uncle in question was like, no, I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to any village to go and accept any throne. I'm not interested in that titles. They should keep it to themselves. And people kept telling him, you just, even if you don't want to accept the title, but you should go to the village and present yourself and tell them you're not interested, so the village can elect another person who is actually going to be the keeper of the village seal. They're going to do some traditional rites and elect another person and give him those powers who is supposed to be the keeper of the village seal. But he kept refusing, like even to go and denounce that title, he will not go to the village. And then tragedy struck, and his first child died. And somebody with four eyes, these people with four eyes, told him it is the fact that he has not gone to the village to denounce or to accept the title keeper of village seal. That's why it's now affecting him negatively, and that started manifesting with his children. So that's why the child died. I mean, it was a grown man with a family, with a wife. His wife was actually pregnant when he died. That's my uncle's son, right? His wife was actually pregnant when he died. So it was really a really pathetic scenario, as in you leave your pregnant wife, you die just because of one foolish something village, all that stuff. Still, yeah, my uncle refused, like he is not going to go, blah blah blah. He believes that because at the hospital they said the son died of, I think it was liver problem, but the person with four eyes said that was just a motive at the hospital. It's actually the village people who are doing whatever. That was the effect of, because he has not gone to the village to denounce or to accept, that was really affecting him. So he refused. He stayed back in Limbe, and then the next child went mad. So this is a grown woman with a child as well, because all his children are actually really grown. They all have their various families with their children. So this woman now grows mad for no good reason. I mean, she was illiterate. She was a staff in University of Boya, and all of a sudden she just grows mad. And this person for eyes tells him it is still the effect of my uncle not going to the village to accept whatsoever or to denounce whatsoever. That's why it's not affecting his children. And that girl who just went mad, she's supposed to die, and she has a child of about 2 years old, a small girl. So that was when everybody just fell down on my uncle's head. The whole family just fell and said, like, go to the village, go and denounce this thing, blah blah blah, so that your children will stop dying, all that kind of stuff. And my uncle pinned his ground, like he is not going to the village to denounce whatsoever. He did not tell them to give him the title. He did not even bargain for it. They're like, it is something that your family was the chosen one in the family, that from this person to this person to this person is handed down in that family. So from this person to this person, you're supposed to accept the throne. If you don't want, did I just say throne? So accept the title. If you don't want, there are some rights that have to be done so that you're cleared of all those consequences. Because now it's looking like you have just rejected it, you don't even want it. That's why all those things are happening to you. And he refused, and he's like, he's going to meet a priest. He believes in his God. He has faith in God. There is nothing God cannot do. God can stop all his children from dying. God can all those speaking all those fake things. Yeah, so he was speaking all those things, and he was like he was going to meet his priest. The priest is going to come and pray for his children, blah blah blah. The ones that are sick shall get well. The ones that I just wanted to see the ones that have died will resurrect. But yeah, so that's what he was saying. And so in my house, right, when we're talking about this whole stuff, so one of my sisters were like, why would he not just go to the village and just go and say that he does not want this title, so that they can do the rites that have to be done, so that these bad consequences that are looking like he's rejecting it will not happen to his children? Because you cannot even understand the pain of you suffering to give birth to your children. You mend them till they are about 30 something, they are grown adults with their families, and all of a sudden tragedy strokes and they are dying one after another like fowl. I mean, so yes, then this was where the argument came. Like, some people were like, no, he should not go. I believe that he should stand his ground. The priest should come and pray. There's nothing God cannot do. Some people were like, do you know that traditional beliefs were there before white man came with the Bible? Do you know that we had our own things that we're doing before the whites came? You cannot just come and take the Bible and just crash away everything. It's not something bad. It is just some traditional things that are kept secret as a culture, blah blah blah. Fam. And I'm just like, this argument, I have to bring it on this channel. Like, you guys should please tell me, what do you think about this argument? Are you for the fact that he should stand his ground, the priest is going to pray, and all his children shall get healed? Or you're for the fact that you understand that traditional beliefs were there before the whites came? Traditional cultures, like blacks, we all had about various cultures before whites came, and we should preserve the black man culture. He should go to the village and go and denounce it if he doesn't want it, or he should accept the title so that his children can get saved. What is your own take on the subject matter? Please leave it down in the comment section. As in, I want to read what you are suggesting that should be done in this matter, because it's a point of what have they said, argument. Everybody is saying what they think my uncle should do, and he's just there like he's giving a deaf ears to what he does not want to hear. So please leave your own comments down below. Do you believe in traditional things? Do you believe that traditional things like that can actually affect somebody who is not even in the village or in a town in Limbe? All the way, he's in Limbe, but still, yeah, these things are still affecting him. Just leave your own comments down below on the story I just told you, what you think, what your own take is. I'll be happy to read it. Okay, I'm definitely going to see you guys on my next one, infinity, by the grace of God. If you've watched to this point, please, thank you very much. You're the real MVP. Please leave your comment down below. Like this video, share this video, please. If you have never shared any of my videos, please share this particular video, because I really want to get as many as possible their own opinions on this subject matter. So share these videos to your mother, your father, and especially the elderly ones, and also the younger generation, what the elderly generation has to say and what the younger generation has to say concerning this subject matter. So share it to your parents, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your friends, and let me know their own take on the matter. Thank you so much for watching to this point. I'll see you on my next one, and finally, by the help of God. Bye bye.